Dear students, Salam Alaikum. In this video, we have the 10th topic in Calculus 1, namely implicit differentiation. See, there are two words, explicit and implicit. I mean, crudely speaking, simple translation, explicit means direct, implicit means indirect. Now, in ordinary functions, which we have seen in the last 9 topics, were y equal to f of x. On the left hand, you had y and only y power 1 equal to y. And on the right hand, we had different combinations of x, different kinds of function, like exponential functions, the logarithmic functions, the power function, square root, and many things. Now, you can also have a function of the type y square equal to x, or you can have an equation like this x square plus y square equal to 25, or 3x square minus xy minus 6x equal to 0. So these three are the examples of implicit function because you don't have y on the left, you have y square. Here you have y square and also the x square and something else on the right. Now here you have a more complicated relation. The x and y are mixed, they are multiplying. Here the x and y were not multiplying. So you can have a complicated function like this. But the complication will not hinder us because today we'll be just doing differentiation. So we don't have to worry about the complication. So today we'll learn how to find dy by dx when we are given an equation like the first equation or the second equation or the third equation. So this is called implicit differentiation. Here we did dy by dx equal to f prime or df by dx. Here we have to do something slightly different. So those of you who remember differentiation from the previous lessons will find this very easy. Now what's the procedure for finding dy by dx? Look, we have an equation here. Do not do anything to the equation. This is the left side of the equation and right side of the equation. Differentiate both with respect to x. Differentiate on both sides of the equation with respect to the variable x. Treat y as a differentiable function. Do not do any algebra before differentiation. After the differentiation is over, you will have some terms of dy by dx on the left and some on the right. Solve for them. Solve them like an equation, and that will be your dy by dx. Let's look at some examples one by one. We'll see several examples enough to understand this, and there'll be a last question on the tangent. Now use implicit differentiation to find dy by dx where y square equal to x. Now what do you have on the left? Y power 2. This is like u power 2. What is the rule for differentiating u power n? The rule is n u power n minus 1 du by dx. In implicit differentiation, just think that u equal to y. Then life will be easy. Now differentiate, you'll get 2y dy by dx. 2 minus 1 is 1. Look, n u power n minus 1. So put u equal to y. You'll get 2y dy by dx equal to derivative of x is 1. Now keep dy dx on the left and bring 2y this side. Divide by 2y on both the side. You'll get 1 by 2y. And just stop there. Don't think anything else about this function after that. Now let's look at another function. The last function was a parabola, but please don't worry. There are different ways to write the parabola. This is one of the methods, one type of parabola. Now you have another situation. Find dy by dx where x square plus y square equal to 25. This is the equation of a circle with center at the origin and radius 5. Don't worry what the function is. Many functions have names, some do not have, and they have their own properties. Now differentiate on the left and on the right. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of y square is 2y dy by dx. Just remember this rule. Just remember the second column in your differentiation rules. The first column is for x and the second column is for u. So just remember that, which we have done in detail. So 2x plus dy by dx equal to 0. Take the 2x this side. You'll get minus 2x. Divide by 2y. You'll get dy by dx equal to minus 2x by 2y. Cancel the 2 and remove the minus from the numerator and write it on the left of the fraction. Dy by dx equal to minus x by y. That's it. Now find dy by dx where 3x square y minus xy minus 6x equal to 0. How many things are there on the left? 3 things. On the right you have 0. Do not rearrange the terms, just leave them as given in the question. Now here you are multiplying two things. 3x square y, you are multiplying two things. One is 3x square, the second is y. Or you can take 3 with the y, but better to take 3 with the x square, it is better. Here you are multiplying x with y, and minus 6x is a simple term which we have done many times before. Now we'll put one square bracket for this and one square bracket for this. This is an easy term, so we'll not put any bracket for this. Now use product rule. uv whole prime is u prime v plus uv prime. So u equal to 3x square, y equal to u. In all the questions, y equal to u in this topic. Now look at this square bracket. One square bracket for 3x square y. Copy the minus, one square bracket for xy. Now differentiate on the left, differentiate on the right. For 6x we don't have to put any big brackets, but I have put them. Now 3x squared, the derivative is 6x, so you'll get 6x into y plus first function into derivative of the second function is just dy by dx. You'll get 3x squared plus dy by dx. You are here. Then take the second function minus xy, put minus outside, derivative of the first function into second function plus first function into derivative of the second function. We are just going to do that again and again. So first bracket has 6xy plus 3x squared dy by dx. Second bracket with the minus outside has 1 into y plus x into dy by dx. And the derivative of 6x is 6 and the minus is outside, so it will become minus 6. That differentiating minus 6x, so the derivative is minus 6 into 1, which is equal to minus 6. Now open these two square brackets. Take 6x square here, minus y with it. Then dy by dx, 3x square dy by dx. We are not going to change the order. Minus y minus x dy by dx. Look, there is a minus outside, do not forget minus 6. Now we have to do some algebra. What's the algebra? Take terms without dy by dx onto the right side. So which are the terms? 6 y and 6xy. It is minus 6 minus y and 6 plus 6xy. So this minus 6 will become plus 6 when it goes to the right. Minus y will become plus y. Plus 6xy will become minus 6xy. Now what is left on the remaining things on the left hand side? Take dy by dx, open a bracket. Take this 3x square minus x. 3x square minus x. Now divide with this bracket, you will get 6 plus y minus 6xy, which is sitting here. Full divided by this bracket, 3x square minus x. Then we can remove the bracket because here the bracket is important. You are factorizing, here you are not. So there is no need to put a bracket here. If you want, you can put. This is your dy by dx. Sometimes some things will cancel here, but in this answer, nothing is going to cancel. You can take x common here and factorize, but it is of no use. Find dy by dx. This word use implicit differentiation is extra. You should know which method to use. Find dy by dx where 2xy square minus 5x square y equal to 7x square. How many things are there? 1, 2, 3. Two things on the left, so we'll have two big square brackets on the left. There's a minus in the middle, so copy the minus in the middle. Now differentiate on the left and differentiate on the right. So this is your left side derivative, this is your right hand side derivative. Derivative of 7x square is, write it here, derivative of 7x square is 14x. Copy it to the next line. It is not 0. Even if it is 0 on the right hand side, you have to write it in all the steps. Now derivative of the first function. The first function is like 2x, second function is like y squared. Now look inside this bracket. Derivative of first function into second function plus first function into derivative of second function. Derivative of 2x is 2 and 2 into y square is 2y square. Now 2x into derivative of y square. Derivative of y square is 2y dy by dx. Please remember to write dy by dx. That's why I'm writing everything in detail. Read the inside the square bracket. We are in the first term. We'll get 2y square plus 2x into 2y. That will become 2y square plus 2 into 2 is 4, x into y. Write x first, y second. Plus 4xy dy by dx. Minus, minus. Now differentiate this. There are two things here. First function is 5x squared, second function is y. Derivative of first function into second function plus first function into derivative of second function. The derivative of second function is dy by dx here. Here it was 2y into dy by dx. 5x square is here. Derivative of 5x square is 10x. 10x into y is 10xy, which is here because of the minus. You have to copy the minus here, minus 10xy. 5x square into dy by dx. Remember the minus outside, minus 5x square dy by dx, and the 14x we have seen before. Now you have to do some algebra because there are two terms with dy by dx and three things without dy by dx. All terms with dy by dx, keep them on the left. Remaining terms you put on the right. So 14x minus 2y square plus 10xy. This minus 10 will become plus 10 here. Now what, you'll take a common bracket dy by dx and put the terms 4xy minus 5x square. Please do not worry about the order of the terms. Now you have this thing on the right. This is multiplying with the full bracket. Divide with the full bracket and remove the bracket after you reach here because it is extra. So your dy by dx is 14x plus 10xy minus 2y square full divided by 4xy minus 5x square. You can take x common, but it is of no use, so we will not do it. Now use implicit differentiation to find dy by dx where x square y plus xy square equal to x square. This question is easier than the last question in some ways. Your first term is x square y. Put it here in this bracket. We'll deal with that term. Second term is xy square. We'll be dealing with the xy square in the second bracket, square bracket. X square is on the right. Derivative of x square is 2x. So keep copying 2x in all the steps. Now x square is like u and y is like b. So derivative of the first function into second function. Derivative of the first function is 2x into y. You get 2xy. First function into derivative of the second function. What is the derivative of y? Dy by dx. So x squared dy by dx. Now plus. Remember there is a plus here outside the bracket, which is easy. Derivative of the first function into second function plus first function into derivative of the second function. So you have derivative of x is 1. 1 into y square plus x into derivative of y square. Derivative of y square is 2y dy by dx. We have seen it in the first example and even in the last lessons. Now open these two square brackets. The differentiation is over. 2xy plus x square dy by dx plus 1 into y square is y square plus x into 2y is 2xy. You first write the number, then x, then the y. Plus 2xy dy by dx equal to 2x. How many terms are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now keep dy by dx on the left. Dy by dx is on the left. What do you have here? Open a bracket. X square plus 2xy. Copy it, x square plus 2xy into the round bracket, which will be used for dividing after some time. Now take all the other things without dy by dx to the right side. 2x minus 2xy minus y square. This plus will become minus when it comes this side. This plus y square will become minus y square. So your answer is 2x minus 2xy minus y square. Remember to divide with the full bracket, x square plus 2xy. Now you can take the bracket, remove the bracket, and this is your answer. Do not try to cancel anything in this. It will not cancel and it will not help. Again, let's do one more question for practice. The topic is over in my opinion. Find dy by dx. I am not going to read this part because this is also extra. You should know which technique to use. Find dy by dx where x cube y plus xy cube equal to 20. Differentiate on the left, differentiate on the right. On the right, derivative of 20 is 0. 20 is a number, so you'll write 0 in all the steps. On the left hand side, you have two things, x cube y plus xy cube. So this is your first term, this is your second term. So differentiate derivative. Now this first term is made of two parts. First function is x cube, second function is y. This term, the first function is x, second part is y cube. So you do derivative of the first function into second function plus first function into derivative of the second function. So we have one square bracket for this term, one square bracket for derivative of this term, and derivative of 20 is 0. There's no need to write this 0 in any type of bracket. Now you are left with derivative of x cube is 3x squared. 3x squared into y is 3x square y. X cube into dy by dx. Copy it here. Derivative of x is 1. 1 into y cube is y cube. X into derivative of y cube. Y cube the derivative is 3 y power 3 minus 1 which is 2. 3y square dy by dx into x. 3xy square dy by dx. Your differentiation is over now. Now you have to do the algebra. These are the steps. Now take all the things without dy by dx on the right. 0 is there. So this plus 3x square will become minus 3x square y. This y cube will become minus y cube. This is plus y cube. So on the right hand side you have this. Open a bracket for dy by dx because there are two dy by dx term. One with the x cube, one with 3xy square. So take this x cube plus 3xy square in a bracket and divide with that. Now remove the bracket. Now here you can do some simplification. One thing is remove the minus from the numerator and put it here. Now here you can take y common, you will get y common 3x square plus y square in the bracket. Take x common, you will get x into x square plus 3y square. Both of them are different, nothing is going to cancel, but things look nice after the simple factorization. Nothing more can be done on this. Now we have to always worry about slopes, tangents, asymptotes, and some other things which we'll learn in the coming chapter. Now find the slope of the point. We are talking about slope. Only the slope, not the tangent. Read the full question two times. Find the slope at the point 3 comma minus 4 if x square plus y square equal to 25. This is equation of a circle with center at the origin. Origin is 0 comma 0 and the radius is 5. Do not worry about the second part of the question because that is only information. Your work is to find the derivative, implicit derivative by differentiating on both the sides and doing the algebra. You don't have to know the properties of the equation and the names of the equation, but we have to write it in the question for completeness. Now you differentiate on both the sides. There are two things on the left, x square plus y square. No need to put brackets. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of y square is 2y dy by dx. And derivative of a number is 0. Whether it is 25 or 200 doesn't matter. It is 0. Now take this 2x this side. It will become minus 2x dy by dx into 2y equal to minus 2x. Take this 2y this side. So you have dy by dx equal to minus 2x by 2y. Cancel the 2 and put the minus, remove the minus from the numerator and put it in the common. So dy by dx equal to minus x by y. Now what's the definition of the slope? Slope, you have to put the point. At every point the slope is different. Different points, different slopes. The point is 3 comma minus 4. So m equal to dy by dx at this long line means at x equal to x1 and y equal to y1. In ordinary derivatives, x equal to x1 is sufficient because there is no y sitting inside the derivative. Here the derivative has a y. So you have to give one value for x and one value for y. The value for x is x equal to x1 and the value for y is y equal to y1. x1 equal to 3, y1 equal to minus 4. Remember the minus. Now minus x divided by y. X is how much? 3. Minus 3 divided by minus 4. This minus will cancel with this minus. You'll get 3 by 4 is the slope at the point 3 comma minus 4. At other points it will have different slope, but we are going to talk only about one point given in the question. And suppose only 3 is given, you'll have to put the value of 3 here and calculate y. You'll get two values plus 4 and minus 4, so we gave it directly in the question. Now the last question of this topic. Find the tangent at the point 2 comma 3 if x cube y plus xy cube equal to y square. The first step is to find dy by dx. Then calculate the slope, then use the equation of the tangent line. Tangent is a special line which touches the curve at one point, and at one point is 2 comma 3 in this question. Now how many things are on the left? X cube y plus xy cube. There are two things, and on the right you have y square. You have to differentiate on the left and on the right. Differentiate here on the left and here on the right. What's the derivative of y square? 2y dy by dx. Do not forget the dy by dx. If it is x square, you will write 2x and stop. But if it is something different, you have to write dy by dx. So 2y dy by dx, write it in all the lines. So the first thing is x cube y. So we'll spend one square bracket on x cube y. The second thing is xy cube. We'll spend the second bracket on xy cube. Derivative of the first function into second function plus first function into derivative of the second function. X cube, the derivative is 3x square into y. The second function is y, so 3x square y. X cube into derivative of the second function is dy by dx. So you have x cube plus dy by dx. You are here. Now look at the second thing, xy cube. Derivative of the first function into second function. Derivative of x is 1, 1 into y cube, you will get y cube. Now first function is x, second function is y cube. Differentiate y cube, you will get 3y square dy by dx. Open this round bracket. X into 3y square. 3 comes first, x comes second. 3xy square into dy by dx. On the right we have 2y by 2 dx. 2y dy dx. Now do the algebra as follows. Take everything to the right which is not having dy by dx. 3x square with the plus will become minus, plus y cube will become minus y cube. Now this 2y dy by dx has to go to the left. So on the left you will have three things with dy by dx. One here, one here, one here. So it is x cube plus 3xy square minus 2y. This plus 2y will become minus 2y when you go from right to left. Now dy by dx is this divided by this. Minus 3x square y minus y cube full divided by x cube plus 3xy square minus 2y. You have to be careful about the plus and minus. Now the point is 2 comma 3, x1 equal to 2, y1 equal to 3. Now find the slope. M equal to dy by dx, x equal to x1 and y equal to y1. Now put x1 equal to 2. 3 into 2 square into y equal to 3. 2 square is 4 into 3, 12 into 3, 36. And remember the minus sign, it is minus 36. Y cube is 3 cube minus 27. X cube, 2 cube is 8. Then 3xy square, 3 into 2 into 3 square. You will get 6 into 9, 54. Remember it is plus 54. Minus 2y, y equal to 3, minus 6. So you have on the numerator minus 36 minus 27, which is minus 63. We'll put the minus outside and not inside the numerator. 8 plus 54 minus 6 is 56. 63 divided by 56 and the minus is there. Now cancel out the common number. How much is 63? 7 into 9. 56 is 7 into 8. You should know the table of 7. Why? There are 7 days in a week. 4 weeks is 7 into 4, 28. 7 into 8, 56. 7 into 9, 63. 7 will cancel. So your slope is minus 9 by 8. Please do not write it in any other form. It is minus 9 by 8. Do not write it like minus 1.125. It looks funny, though it is correct. Don't touch your calculator. Now equation of the tangent is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. We know y1, we know x1, we know the slope. So y minus 3 equal to minus 9 by 8. Please remember the slope is negative in this question. X minus 2. Now x1 is 2, y1 is 3. So y minus 3 equal to minus 9 by 8 into x minus 2. Open this bracket. You will get minus 9 by 8x. Minus 9 by 8 into minus 2 is plus. First of all, it is plus. 9 into 2, 18. 18 by 8 is 9 by 4. 2 4s are 8. So it will become plus 9 by 4. You can get this 9 by 4 with the help of a calculator. Please do not write 2.25. It looks funny. So equation of your tangent is, now take this minus 3 to this side. It will become 9 by 4 plus 3, which is equal to 21 by 4. So y equal to minus 9 by 8 x plus 21 by 4. This minus 3 will go this side. It will become plus 3 and it will become 21 by 4. You can take help of a calculator. So this is your final answer is this. Any questions? Discuss it with me in the class again. And for the topic on tangents, you can refer to this video and the handout in the Moodle. Thank you. See you in the class soon.